I sit on the board of the International Crisis Group. And the Crisis Group, as you may know, is a very country-specific organization in that it looks at specific areas of the world where there is crisis. It doesn't look at broad themes, it looks at specific areas. And so whenever we want to look at themes, there's always a big argument. You know, we're not thematic, but there are two exceptions that we made. One, we had made an exception for energy. We felt as a theme it was a useful underlying factor that influenced crisis. But the other theme is gender. And the director, the deputy director of the crisis group, Don Steinberg, is a passionate advocate of this because he was an assistant secretary of state under President Bill Clinton. And he was very involved in helping to negotiate the first peace in Angola in was it 1994. And he talks with great emotion about this, how proud he was of the role he played in helping to negotiate the peace. And he's embarrassed to say that he even made speeches where he said the agreement was gender neutral. And even though among the 40 people who met to discuss implementation, there wasn't a single woman. And he came to understand that this handiwork that he was so proud of had a fatal flaw, that there were no women involved in it. And so when people sat down to discuss amnesty, as he describes, and these are his words, men with guns forgave other men with guns for assaulting women. And eventually the peace fell apart. Don Steinberg has just this past week been giving testimony before Senator Kerry's committee in the United States Senate on this very subject, about how important it is and how important it is for American policy to support, not just with words but with actions, the involvement of women in every kind of peace negotiation, post-conflict restructuring. There's a slogan that disabled people have used, nothing about us without us. And I think that should be our slogan here.